What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Magnificent coming back with another quick review. Actually, we're just going to talk about, you've probably seen a previous video where I uploaded, actually probably just put it on there, where we're talking about the Gym Red Jordan 1s. Now, I'm telling you right now, if you have this previous shoe, it is pretty much similar, if not almost the same as the Gym Reds outside of the material made from the side panels to the midsole. I think the midsole is actually the same compared to this shoe that released last year. But the side panels, from what I understand, is white. The toe box is white, but the Nike swoosh is similar, and I think like the black outlining on the sides of the shoe is kind of similar as well. But we're also going to talk about the Jordan 14 yellow Ferraris that is releasing tomorrow. I'm going to give you my opinion in terms of whether I think it's going to sell out or not. My opinion, I feel like it probably will. It probably will. Then we'll get into that, and I'll tell you why it is the first of its kind to have the carbon fiber, I'm going to say carbon fiber, on the overlays of the shoe. It's just that it's also the first shoe to have those overlays with the red taillights. And it's supposed to be tumble leather, but it's a soft tumble leather, not the hard tumble leather that you saw with those crimson Jordan 1s and the turbo greens. Not that type of hard tumble leather, but a soft tumble leather. But anyway, so I'm not going to make this video long. I'm kind of going to keep it short. But let's get into this. So let's get into this argument here. I'm going to show you right now how to get those Jordan red, Gym Red, whatever you want to call it. In hand, right here, is the shoe, the Jordan, the Air Jordan that released last year. And it looks somewhat similar to the Gym Reds. You guys ready? Not these. I still have the LA to Chicago's. I still don't know what I'm going to do with them. But I did get these for retail. But I'm not trolling. I'm not trolling. I'm not trolling. Really. Let's get into the actual shoe. I was just, don't worry about it. But anyway, look. Let me put this to the side and get to the real one that I'm talking about. So, serious. I'm serious right now. This shoe released last year, December. Now, I saw some people doing some comparisons about it, and the only thing I would say is it probably does look similar. If you did one thing. Ready to find out? All right. And it came with red laces, too. Remember what this is? Remember what it was? Because if it does or does not look familiar to you, I'm going to refresh your memory. December, right? Sports Illustrated. If it doesn't look familiar to me, that's because I took off the stitching. Look, the Jordan Gym Reds. The only difference that I could see in terms of outside of the material, because let's be honest, the material on the Sports Illustrated were dope. And I didn't do just one side, one shoe. I did both. So, you can see right there, did all the stitching, kind of took it off. I mean, I had to, because these shoes, I'm telling you right now, if you remove the stitching off, the green stitching at the Sports Illustrated, I'm telling you, this shoe is fly. Dope. And it looks just like the Sports Illustrated. It looks just like the Gym Reds. Check this out. The Gym Red consists of white, right? So it's white on the side panels, both sides, toe box. But when you get the Gym Reds in hand, it's still that sail midsole. Go Go figure, right? And it also, these Sports Illustrated also came with the red laces. Fortunately, I will not have to use these laces. Terrible. Terrible. But anyway, that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to get that out the way because, quite honestly, if you have the Sports Illustrateds and you haven't converted them yet, I actually did a video showing me basically removing the stitching from the Sports Illustrated. It's a tedious, kind of, but it's not that bad. It really isn't that bad. I think the hype was kind of over-exaggerated. People were scared to do it. I wanted to do it regardless because, again, I like this shoe. I love the Sports Illustrateds. I like the fact that I just basically removed the stitching. I mean, just removed it all over the place. And this, quite honestly, looks better than the Gym Reds. I'm just saying. Just my opinion. So, the second thing that we want to talk about. These beloved Jordan 14 SE. Now, let me get to that for a second. SE limited. Limited. Some people think that this shoe is going to, sit on the shelves, maybe, but I don't see that happening, quite honestly. I really don't see that happening. There's two things working against you on this release. For anybody that's trying to cop this manually, it's a limited shoe, which means that you could went to Foot Locker, Foot Action. I think it was other stores, if I'm not mistaken, that were also releasing this. But, right? So just stay with me. There's some mom and pop shops that were also releasing this, probably on a raffle. But, limited release, first come, first serve. It's the worst combination to have on a not hot, but a good Jordan release. At least in this case, the Ferraris. We know it's available on the Sneakers app. But again, these are all first come, first serves, limited. So you're fighting basically against bots, resellers. That means that resellers, bots can get as much as they want. As much. That doesn't matter. Like they can buy the whole, go to the store, buy the whole thing. There's no limit. First come, first serve. I mean, if you're there, maybe you got your chance. You can get your pair. If you're not there, and it's probably, it released, 10 o'clock Saturday? And it's 11 o'clock and you haven't done it yet? I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. But I will say that's the one thing. I do feel like it's going to sell out. So if you can get it 10 o'clock at the store, again, I want it on the SNS, Sneakers and Stuff app. Got it on a raffle. And I'm just waiting basically for the confirmation for them to send it and all that stuff. And then when I get it in hand, I will review that. So the people are asking why didn't they put suede, the yellow suede, on these Jordan Ferraris? Let me bring back the shoe real quick. For the same reason why they didn't put this type of leather on this shoe. You got to keep in mind, again, the material that's used to remove this paint, right? So we know that this synthetic leather, this synthetic leather, I keep saying leather. Synthetic leather. Anyway, this type of material is easier to remove the paint versus this. I mean, I feel like the alcohol, I think it was nail polish that you put on this could actually damage the leather. This, since it's not really genuine, not to say that this is genuine, but this quality of leather is a little bit more softer, but easier to damage when you throw chemicals like that on it versus this shoe. So what I mean by that is, would you really want a yellow suede Ferrari? Now, granted, you can do those rejuvenator and all that stuff, but even on suede, that's not a good idea. Yellow is very bright. It can not say damage, but it can dirty easily. You don't want that. You don't want that. And then let's just say you get some dirt stains or whatever the case may be, not on suede, but tumbled leather. That soft tumbled leather. That's the thing that stands out to me. Soft tumbled leather. It's the first Jordan 14 to have that type of soft tumbled leather on the outsole of the shoe. It is easy to clean. It's easier to clean. If I had yellow suede, then you can get away with red because red is a darker color. You can pretty much dirty it up a little bit, but again, red is darker. It's easier to get away with in terms of stains. If yellow gets stained, if yellow gets stained, because like, quite honestly, we had these Mellow 13s that kind of sort of released. I got this way back when it was in the outlets, thank God. But you're looking for this. I get it, but just picture the Jordan 14 predominantly yellow with this suede. They got away with this because the overlays on here is mostly what, black. So you know what I mean. It's give or take. Either you want what you want, but then you're gonna complain, man, I can't wear this shoe because you know the sprays that I'm gonna put on it could still damage the suede actually, because that material is really not meant for the suede. It's really meant for like stuff like this, right? Just my opinion. Just give you my opinion. So to cop everything, at least not to cop everything, to basically cover what we just basically covered. Cover what we basically covered. My opinion, Jordan 14s will sell out. And the Gym Reds, I'm really not going to go after it. Not simply because I got this. Why go after that shoe when you've basically converted the Sports Illustrated and you have this and you have better material? Save your money. If you have the money, you like the shoe, I'm not saying not go, don't get it, but go get it. That's cool. But for those of us that, I don't like repeated shoes. That's what I'm trying to say. If I have a very crazy collection. It's not like a massive collection, but it's a very diverse collection. It's not all Air Jordans. It's some Kyries. I got some PG3s. I got the Nike bar. I'm laughing because I just remember how much I paid for this shoe. But anyway, the Nike Adapts that's down there on the ground. My shoes are very diverse. I couldn't see myself getting a colorway like this and then turn around and then getting a colorway. Same shoe. The only difference is I think it's like sort of leather patty-ish on the Gym Reds, but it's predominantly white, whereas this is all sail. So I think that the combination, once you see the Gym Reds, I saw them, it's kind of weird. Like if you're going to make this white, you got to make the midsole white. And not that whole sail thing. I think Jordan doing a little bit too much with the sail and crimson. I think I said that before, but I quite honestly, I believe like he is releasing too much crimson, too much sail. Let's cut that out. No crimson, no sail on the Jordan 11 Breads. I'm just saying. I know it's... And if I see crimson or sail on the supposedly rumored Bread 1s that's coming out later this year, at least I hope. If I see crimson or bread, I am going to just go crazy. And you're thinking, well, no, then it's a bread. It's red, black, white. You want to think that with Jordan Brand, but quite honestly, lately, most of his releases, crimson, I don't get it. But anyway, your boy Magnificent, good luck if you're going to go get those 14 SEs, Jordan Ferraris. And for those that actually have the red version, I think you want to complete the, what I'm trying to say. You want to complete your whole collection, maybe, because I think there might be another Ferrari that releases another 2 years, or I think it was 5 years before the first one was released. So yeah, it's 5 years, but you never know with Jordan. It seems like they've been escalating hot releases. Bread 11s, I think it's like the 5th release, and then of course the Concours we just had last year. So you never know what Jordan is going to hit you with some surprises, but quite honestly, I got to get the Ferraris because that's my first 14 in the collection. I've never owned a Jordan 14, never tried it on. Seen people wear it. I was curious, so I figured, I wasn't getting the Supremes. Was not getting the Supremes. I'm sorry. $248 price-wise. $200 for the Ferraris. You get my drift. So anyway, your boy Magnificent. I'm out. You guys have a blessed day. Don't forget to subscribe. You can share with your family and friends with this video. We are trying to get this to maybe 1,000. Looking for like 1,000 subscribers. I think it's possible. It's doable. Just got to put the work in. But you know me. I'm going to drop videos day after day after day. So your boy Magnificent. Good luck tomorrow. Stay blessed. And, have fun in life, smile, and don't take life seriously to a certain point. I'm out.